What is going on, guys? It's Kiwi King here again. Yeah. So story time with Chris Kiwi King, and what I'm gonna be talking about today is the scariest shit that ever happened to me, like ever, like with activity, like paranormal activity. And you guys don't know what that means, ghosts and shit. So yeah. If you don't know what that is, you're an idiot. But yeah, a lot of things happened to me when I was little, and kind of like a weird situation though, because my father is he has night terrors. He still does once in a while, like, and night terrors are, he's woken me up from my sleep. He's like scared the shit out of me once in a while, and it's pretty much crazy that how, and his night terrors are like pretty like they're horrible. Like I kind of tell, because he yells in his sleep, and it's kind of scary though. Like, but like I said, my dad, he used to see activity when he was younger, like pretty much my age, or I think younger, like probably like about around 8, or I think it started around when he was like 8 or something like that. And my grandmother's, which is his mom, their place is haunted or whatever. There's a lot of shit that goes on, and but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like when I was younger, I mean, I don't really see that much activity like as I did when I was younger. I don't know why, but when I was younger, my parents always used to tell me like, oh, like, pray and all that shit, like, just like, pray or whatever, like, all that because my family's Catholic. And it's kind of ridiculous, but I don't believe in that. I haven't really believed in that ever since I was like, actually, don't really believe that ever since like when I was like pretty young, probably like when I was maybe 10 or 11, I don't know, somewhere around there, around the beginning of the double digits numbers. I'm pretty sure it was like probably like around 7th grade where I stopped believing that, and it was crazy. And 2 things happened to me, like bad things, like horrible crap, which was, first of all, when I was really younger, and this is when I stopped believing in Jesus, God, excuse me for that. And it was probably when I was really young. Like I said, when I started the double digits number in my age. So when I used to get scared, and yes, what's it called? Obviously I used to pray when I was a little kid. Like, I always used to be into that because my mother and father always used to tell me that I'd be protected if I did that. So what's it called? Here, I'm gonna skip this like I did with the other video, because some of it's just terrible and just campy. But anyways, like I said, I stopped believing in him because of something that happened to me when I started my early digit numbers. So what happened to me was, like I said, I was really young, and I was gonna go to sleep, and then I fell asleep. I woke up. I really do remember this like clearly, because it still kind of creeps me out to this day that had happened to me, and I'm scared it will happen again. But I woke up at around 3:36 precisely, and what's called, I wake up and me and my sister had bunk beds. We used to sleep together, and I I couldn't move. I couldn't speak, and all I could do was pretty much move my head and look around. And what was around me was these these weird these weird dead bodies, with, and every time I would close my eyes and try to pray, is they just kept on coming closer, like getting close, like started getting close to my bed, and like to me and whatnot, like. And I started praying it, but when I started doing that, like nothing, like it wasn't happening. Like, they weren't going away, and like I said, I couldn't wake up my sister, and she was literally right above me since we had bunk beds. And let me skip this. It's kind of annoying. Skip this too. Oh my god, I skipped like 2 minutes. Sorry about that. But yeah, I kept praying, and nothing was happening. So like I said, I couldn't move. I tried to call my sister, like you literally like tried to yell out her name, but nothing was helping. And these weird dead bodies, just kept on getting closer, which and scared the shit out of me and whatnot. Like, I honestly, literally pissed my pants because how scared I was, and not even lying about that. Like, it was terrible. One of the worst things that ever happened to me in my life, and I know it's probably not a good enough reason for you guys out there or whatever, because I stopped believing in it, but I tried to, but once I got older, like right now I'm 17, gonna be 18 in like a week or so. But I'm not really that much of what's it called, a religious type of person, like at all. Like, I really think that science has a lot to do with religion and whatnot, and that it's just all a big gimmick. That's what I think. Like, not trying to offend anybody for saying that and whatnot, but that's personally what I think. But anyways, yeah, like I said, that's one of the worst things that has happened to me beyond. And the second thing I'm about to tell you is happened to me probably like about maybe a year or two ago. I'm pretty sure it was it was when I was 16, so yeah, a year ago or two, or whatever. You guys get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I was sleeping again, and if you guys don't know what dead time is, it starts around it starts at 3 precisely, or dead time, devil's clock, I don't know, activity hour, whatever you guys want to call it. I've always waken up and seen shit. So this happened, like I said, like when I was 16, a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever. And I wake up at 3:23, and I see a man, like, cause I had my door cracked open. Like, I do sometimes close it, but for some odd reason, that time I didn't close it or whatever. So yeah, I see this black shadow, this guy, looking straight at me with my door open and whatnot, and his eyes were glowing, and I didn't really want to see his eyes because, like I said, I was scared shitless, and like it was insane. It was like I literally ran into my mother's room. Yes, guys, when I was 16, and I was like telling them, and then my parents were all like, "Oh, you should pray," and I just got out. I got pissed because they said that, and it seemed like they didn't believe me, but I just got pissed, and I was like, you know what, like, fuck religion and whatnot. Like, that didn't help when I was younger. Obviously, they don't know what happened to me when I was younger because I never told them, but yeah, that's pretty much the story. And my camera's about to die, but this is just in time. So yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed that, or if you guys wanna, tell me your guys' story, I'd be glad to hear them, or video response, or comment even like below and see what has happened to you when you were little or recently. But haven't seen any paranormal activity yet. Hopefully, knock on wood. Hopefully I don't jinx it. But if I do, I'll let you guys know. So yeah, guys, if you guys are still watching at this point, I'll see you guys later. All right.